back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Phil. So in today's video we are making this yummy popular Nigerian dish. Today we are making chicken jollof rice. It is so good. So here's the thing, guys, I have never made jollof rice. I've never eaten jollof rice as well, so this is my first time, and I'm telling you, I tried it and I really loved it. So jollof rice is actually a very popular dish in Nigeria. It's actually similar to our pilau, which is actually very simple to make. I used to shy away from making jollof rice because I thought it's a very complex dish to make, but let me tell you, after trying it, it is so easy. Jollof rice is actually a dish that you easily fall in love with. It's a combination of tomatoes, some hot pepper and rice and some chicken stock. I tell you, this one comes out so good. So jollof rice can be made with beef, chicken, or even fish. It's actually a versatile dish that can be had during dinner or any occasion. So if you've never made jollof rice before, I really encourage you to go ahead and give it a try. Use the simple ingredients I've listed in the description box down below, and you will be amazed at how yummy and how easy it is to make. So without saying more, let's get started. So the first step in preparing chicken jollof rice is making the chicken stock. So here I have 1 kg of chicken. So this is just drumsticks and thighs. So I'm just going ahead to add it to my pot. So make sure you have a large pot. Next, you will add some nicely chopped onions. So I'm using 1 medium onion. Next, I'm also adding some grated garlic and ginger. Next, I'll be adding some chicken seasoning. So I'm using this chicken bouillon seasoning. In case you'll want to know which one I'm using, this is the package. This is how it looks like. You can use any chicken seasoning that you can find. So for this recipe, I'm going to use 3 cubes. I'm just going ahead to crush that on my chicken. Next, I'm adding a teaspoon of dry thyme, half a teaspoon of white pepper, a teaspoon of salt, and I'm also going ahead to add 3 cups of water. Next, you're just going to give that a quick mix, and then you just cover the pot with a lid. You're going to put this over medium heat, and then you're just going to let this boil for 20 minutes. So remember, guys, I've listed the ingredients for this recipe in the description box down below, so don't forget to check on that. As we're waiting for the stock, in the meantime, let's prepare our vegetables. So for this recipe, you will need 3 tomatoes. You'll also need 2 red bell peppers. So the red bell peppers really help in reducing the acidity in the tomatoes that we are going to use for this dish. Red bell peppers are sweet, so they will really help in that. I'm also using 1 onion, 5 garlic cloves, about 3 inches of ginger, and I'm also using these dried chilies. So normally jollof rice is made with scotch bonnet peppers, which I couldn't find, but I found an alternative of using these dried chilies. Also, you can just omit the chilies if you don't like your food spicy. So just go ahead and chop everything, and once you're done, you're going to add it to your blender. So next, we are making our tomato base. So you'll just add everything to the blender, and then you're going to blend this on high until it's very smooth. So once you're done blending, you're going to add everything to the pan, and then you're going to put this on medium heat. You will cover the pan, and then you're going to let this cook for about 30 minutes or until all the water that's in the tomatoes runs dry. So this is how your tomato base should look like. As you can see, there is no liquid left. You're just left with some tomato paste. So you just remove this from the pan, set that aside, and now let's check our chicken. And our chicken is ready. It has a very nice aroma. The chicken is tender and the stock is looking so yum. As you can see, it has reduced to half of the size that we added earlier. So we're just going to remove the chicken from the pot, and then we are going to reserve the stock for later. So now let's quickly fry our chicken. So in your pan you will add oil, you will heat that, and then you're going to add the chicken pieces. We're just going to fry this for about 5 minutes or until they turn nicely golden browned on the outside. So once the chicken is ready, remove them from the hot oil, place them on a kitchen towel to drain out more excess oil, and now let's get to our final step of making the rice. So the first thing to getting the perfect jollof rice is using a good rice. So I'm using Basmati rice. So I'm using 5 cups of Basmati rice. Make sure you've washed it 4 times or until the water is clear. This is just to make sure all the starch that's in the rice is eliminated. Next, you're going to cook it. So in your pot you will add half a cup of vegetable oil. You'll also add 1 large chopped onion. You'll go ahead and saute that for about 1 minute. Once the onions are ready, you will add tomato paste. So for this recipe, I'm using 5 tablespoons of tomato paste. So just go ahead and stir that occasionally while cooking for about 2 minutes or until the tomato paste is nicely cooked. Next, you'll add the tomato base that we prepared earlier. So you'll go ahead and mix that for about 1 minute. Now let's add our seasoning. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of dry thyme, 2 chicken bouillon cubes that I showed you earlier. So just go ahead and give that a quick mix. Next, you will add the chicken stock. So this is 2 cups of chicken stock that we made earlier. You'll go ahead and give it a quick stir until everything is well incorporated. Now that everything is looking great, you will add the washed rice. Go ahead and give that a mix. Make sure all the rice is covered in that beautiful pepper sauce. Next, you will add water. So I'm adding 4 cups of water. So you might need more water later. For now, just give this a quick mix, and then you're just going to add some salt. So I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. Continue giving that a quick mix, and then you're just going to let this cook over medium heat. So you'll just cover your pot with aluminium foil. This is just to allow the rice to cook faster with that steam. So just cover it with the lid as well, and then you're going to let this cook for 20 minutes. And just like that, our jollof rice is ready. So if at this point your rice is not ready, you'll just add a bit of water, about half a cup of water. You'll cover it again, and then you will let that cook until the rice is all done. For now, mine is done and it's ready to serve. But before I serve, I will add some butter. So I'm just adding unsalted butter. I'm going to mix that well, so the butter makes this rice taste so amazing. So just give that a quick mix. Once you're done, it is ready to serve. So just go ahead and serve this with the chicken pieces while it's still hot. You can serve it with some side sauce, but seriously, I didn't even need a sauce for this. I just needed a drink, and I tell you, I really loved every bit of this dish. So go ahead, try it, make it for your family, make it for your friends, and I hope every one of you enjoyed this as much as I did. And that's what I'm making today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching this recipe video. And by the way, if you are a Nigerian or a Ghanaian watching this, just go ahead and tell me if I made this dish right. But anyway, guys, all I want to say is that this dish is super flavorful, so yummy. This one is to be enjoyed with the family, over dinner, or just for a small occasion. This one is so good. I hope you go ahead and try it. And as usual, if you try it, don't forget to tell me how yours came out on the comment section down below. Also, you can find more of my amazing recipes on Instagram or on TikTok at feels_kitchen. So till my next video, bye.